Hey guys, getting a little bit of a late start into our first match of the day, which is between Glowwater Thralls on the red side and Legio Lepidoptera Leviathan for blue. As we can see, playing a Misty Mutiny, no points have been awarded just yet. And Greasy Dream already taking a lot of damage here. When I get a moment of downtime, I will be going through the loadouts. But honestly, I might as well just go through them now, because everyone's just taking watcha hits. For red, we have Mission Control, a Shrike piloted by Gurus. Left side, Carronade, Banshee. Right side, Hwacha, Gatling. Their ally is the Greasy Dream, a Squid with Gatling and Banshee. Mission Control's died. So first point being awarded to Legio Lepidoptera Leviathan. Which, speaking of, their first ship, the Fluffy Moth, is a Magnate. Gatling Light Flak Hwacha on the left side. Right side is Artemis Carronade Hwacha. And their ally, which I cannot set the camera to because of a bug in the current client, is a Stormbreaker. Looks like it's close range. And I think Greasy Dream going to die here as well. Okay, so let's just hope they stay still. Looks like it's double Gatling, Light Flak, and Hwacha for the GFA Docidicus. And maybe a bit of a surprise, honestly, even though we came in a little late. I would have considered the Glowwater Thralls, the red team, to be the favorites going into this match. Considering their strong performance last week, taking the tournament against Skyborn Rangers. In a pretty dominating fashion. Now, we see them here bringing a Squid, which is... Squid is a ship that you don't see a whole lot anymore. This used to be one of Mighty Keb's signature ships, along with the Pyramidion, but with a few years ago. But with the addition of all these other fast ships, which come equipped with heavy weapon slots, the Squid has definitely fallen out of favor compared to, say, Stormbreaker, compared to the Shrike, which... You know, if you could just bring... Why would you bring a Squid with light weapons when you can bring a Squid with a Hwacha? Is a question that I'm sure a lot of these longtime Squid pilots have been wrestling with. Excuse me. Now, Greasy Dream has ran past Blue Team's position, and we're going to see a flank play from the Glowwater Thralls. Greasy Dream moving in onto the Docidicus. A bit of dual focus, but it seems like Mission Control's gonna go for the Fluffy Moth. Takes a big Hwacha in the background, losing all three of its engines. And now the Greasy Dream, realizing their ally is disabled, has decided to disengage before they get dual focused themselves. They're gonna have to wait for Mission Control to rejoin this fight, but they've already lost their armor. 3 Gatlings zoning in onto the red Squid. No follow-up explosive, so no real damage. That's okay. Mission Control trying to find an angle to move in, but it takes another Hwacha barrage from the Fluffy Moth. Oh, big explosive coming in. Light Flax. Actually, Artemis, probably, from the Fluffy Moth. Oh, Mission Control, don't hit that terrain. Red team having a lot of difficulty, though, with the triple Gatling gun that Legio Lepidoptera has brought paired against these low armor ships. Pretty much there's no situation... Well, goodbye. There's pretty much no situation where Red team is able to engage without immediately losing their armor. Magnate... ship that also, similar to the Squid, Magnate is a ship that we have not seen a lot in these competitive events. But in the previous patch, the patch that came out 2 weeks ago, did come with some balance changes, including nerfs to the Stormbreaker acceleration, but also buffs to the Magnate. If I could, let me see how quickly I can pull those up. Red team taking a slow spawn here, deciding where they want to pop up on the map. Yeah, we've got for the Magnate, increased forward speed and acceleration, and it increases in mass as well, which makes the ship as well as the balloon less susceptible to ramming damage, which was one of the Magnate's big weaknesses, that it was a ship that was not particularly mobile, and a ship not particularly mobile, very lightweight, and mass. When the game calculates ramming damage, impact damage, when two ships collide, it is largely based on the speed and also the mass of both the ramming ship and the target. So by giving the Fluffy Moth more mass, it's going to be taking less damage when it gets rammed, as well as being knocked around less. And then those factors combined with the fact that it's kind of a big target with this big balloon, it's very easy to hit, made it very susceptible to those types of tactics. So the buffs in the recent patch have been good changes for this ship. Glowwater Thralls going for the same plan, the same play they went for in the previous fight. It really did not work out, but they're going to try it again. Greasy Dream trying to get the rear of Lepidoptera Leviathan, unable to do so, being pushed away by the dual gats of the Dosidicus. Now mission control moving in. Heavy Carronade coming out. No, Hwacha, unable to fire in the face of the dual Gatlings. And now Greasy Dream has moved in on the Fluffy Moth. Gonna get some Banshees coming out. I think the squid is just not able to do enough damage. It cannot contest with the ships that are packing 3 or 4 weapons on the same side, ships that are packing Hwachas and heavy Carronades. The Gatling Banshee of the Greasy Dream is just unable to contest, already losing their armor. Big damage coming in from the light flax of the Dosidicus. Now, Dosidicus has lost their armor, but mission control is focusing on the Fluffy Moth. They managed to squeak out a Hwacha, only taking down the Gatling and the light flak. No engines on the Magnate. Greasy Dream being forced away again. Heavy Carronade now coming out. Fluffy Moth's balloon is down. Here's Red Team's opportunity to get a kill. Fluffy Moth bounces against the terrain. Greasy Dream moving in. Banshee's coming out. Hwacha connects on unarmored hull. Fluffy Moth 25% perma-health, but Greasy Dream has pixel health themselves, so if armor on the Red Squid goes down at any point during this fight, they will just die immediately. And that includes a Gatling gun. Single Gatling gun will finish off the Squid at this point. They have to be very careful, which is why they backed off there and left the mission control exposed. So ultimately, it didn't matter. Protect the Squid, lose the Shrike. Glowwater Thralls, I would consider this an upset. We'll be going to the losers bracket, while Lepidoptera Leviathan will be moving on to our next match versus Altruistic Armada.